Yo guys, welcome back to another unit showcase. Today we got Kurumi from Data Live, which is pretty cool. We don't have a single trait on her. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go get Glitch Glorious on her. Alright guys, now that we have Glitch Glorious, we can go ahead and start this off. So on placement she'll be doing 1.12 million and fully upgraded 37.5 billion. Not bad at all. We're going to be using Soul of Might on her just to give her a little bit more damage, a little bit more. So she costs 1,000 to place, and to fully upgrade her it's going to cost 1 million, almost 2. And she'll be doing a good amount of damage. And let's read off her abilities here. So she has 3 abilities and 2 passives. So we're going to start off with the passives. So we got Time Devouring City. Enemies within 30% range lose 1% current HP every second. Caps at 10 trillion. Gain 1 time stock for every tick dealt by this passive. Enemies killed within this passive's range give 10 time. So when we're in there, we're going to see a time bar, and yeah, that's going to be what's going to be used a lot actually. Then we have Time Devouring City EX. So just like Yuji, she has a EX, which is mind numbing. Enemies within 50% range lose 1 HP. 1 current HP every second, caps at 25 trillion. Gain 3 time stack for every tick dealt by this passive. Enemies killed within this passive's range give 30 time. Yeah, so it's tripled. The amounts that you get are tripled, and your cap is 2.5 times larger, I think. Yeah. Now we have Zafriel. This is going to be our menu. So yeah, this is going to be shown in the game. And then we have Borrowed Time. Upon activation, select the target, ally or enemy, and allies. When you choose an ally, you lose 2% damage every second for 50 seconds. Reverts after 50 seconds or upon reaching cap. Gain 15 time per second during this duration. Yeah, and then for the enemies, it's going to be remove the enemy from the map for 30 seconds. During this period, deal 2% current HP, max 1.5 trillion per second, gain 10 time upon activation. So what you're going to want to do with this is you're going to want to use the ally one more to get a little bit more time so you can do more damage. And then we have our final one, which is going to be for one of the abilities from Zafriel. So we got Temporal Clone. Summon 1 clone for each time. Each time Shadow Legions has been used, capped at 11. Each clone has 50% of this unit's current damage. Clones inherit the Time Devouring City clone passive. And while active, drain 10 time the number of clones. So it's going to be, if you have 11 on the field, every time you activate this, it's going to drain 10 for every clone. So it's going to be around 111 per second, I think. Or 110. Something like that. Alright, so with that done, this is the team we're going to take. Oops, sorry. We're going to take Naruto, of course. Our unit, Kurumi. Grammy. Ladies Man, Idol, and Senku. Yeah guys, before we get into this, we are close to reaching our goal of 300 subscribers for the end of the year. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe, like, and all that stuff. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright, now that we're here, we're going to start this off like always, putting the Grammy one side and the rest on this side. Then farms. And yeah, let me place everybody else. So before we get into Kurumi, I do want to say that she is she's like a half and half damage and support unit. She's mostly going to be support / debuffer. But yeah, let's get into the Borrowed Time first. Let's put it on Regulus so we can stack up our stuff. And yeah, let's look at this. So she's gonna have, I think it's 11 abilities. So 11, yeah, she's gonna have 11. And we're gonna use all of them one by one. So first we have Time Snare, it costs 300. Choose an area to slow enemies by 20% for 60 seconds, caps at 80, and resets if reapplied. So yeah, this you can stack it up to 4 times, I think. Yeah, 4 times to get the 80% slow. So yeah, let's use it. And these units should be slowed. You can't really tell they're dying. Then we have, let's gain a little bit more here. Let's just like that. Then we have Future Sight. It costs another 300. Choose an area to buff allies crit chance by 20% on crit and crit damage by 40% for 60 seconds. Resets if reapplied. So this one cannot be stacked, but it can be reapplied. All of these are reapplicable. And yeah, none of them last that long. I think it's most of them last 60 seconds. So next one we have Chrono Pulse. Cost 500. Choose an area to reduce allies SPA by 40% for 45 seconds. It stacks twice and it instantly explodes DOTs. Okay, let's put that down. And these guys should be, yeah, should be doing a lot of damage here. Yep. And then let's go ahead and use the next one. Rewind Field. Choose an area, or cost 500. Choose an area to walk back enemies for 15 seconds. And it has a 45-second cooldown per enemy. Yeah, this is going to last 15 seconds, so this is going to be like a keep on doing it type of thing. We got Moment Trap. It's going to cost 600. Stun strongest enemy on the map for 45 seconds. So yeah, we can try and do that, but I don't think it's really going to do anything. Then we got Foresight Strike. Costs 800. Deal 30 times damage to the strongest enemy on the map and apply Rupture off this multiplier. Executes if under 30%. So yeah, let's do that. And yeah, should be doing a decent amount of damage here. Now we got, which one did I just use? This one. Okay, yeah, we got a couple more left. So we got Shadow Legion. This is the one that stacks up to 11 times, so I'm going to show you guys this one. It basically just makes a clone of herself, and you can make 11 of these. Let's do the next one. From Shadow Legion, we're going towards Past Echoes. Cost 900 actually. Choose an area to buff allies damage by 30% for 120 seconds. And it can be stacked up to 10 times for that 300%. So let's do that. And as you can see, everybody's being buffed by a decent amount here. Now we got Forward Leap. Choose an area, costs 1,200. Choose an area to send enemies 300 seconds or 30 seconds forward. Enemies affected receive 300% more damage. So yeah, let's put this here and let's see if the boss is affected. Doesn't seem like it, or maybe it is. No, it's not. Alright, now we have Backwards Leap. Same amount. Choose an area to send enemies back to spawn. Enemies affected receive 100% more damage and return back to their original positions if they are not killed within 60 seconds. So yeah, let's put it here. And they should just return to spawn. Now we got our last one. Shared Focused. Cost 1,500. All allied attacks in this unit's range hit the strongest enemy until it dies, regardless of AoE and targeting. This enemy receives 250% more damage. And that's it. Let's see. Decent. And let's upgrade her, or no, not yet. Let's get our infinite wealth and wait for that to stack up so we can do all of our damage. So yeah, for some reason we still haven't unlocked our second ability. I don't know why, but yeah, let's go ahead and wait here till we get all of our upgrade. Oh my god, he's almost dead. let's go ahead and get all of our clones actually. So where's our Shadow Legion? That's one. No, actually that's two. Actually, let me speed this up. 4, 6, 8. All right, so we have fully upgraded her, and we got all of our clones. And let's use the borrowed time on literally anybody. And yeah, I mean, doing a really good amount of damage here. So like I said, she's a buffer, debuffer. She's like everything all in one. Pretty cool. And let's see if this one works on here, which is, where is it? This one. No, not yet. Needs a little bit more. Let's go ahead and use it again. Wow. She's pretty good. We're 8 minutes in. Not bad at all. And yeah, she's doing all the damage right now. So let's try and use it again. Hopefully it works. No? Well, maybe that one doesn't work on bosses. But yeah, all in all, really good character. I don't see her being talked about enough. And I really feel like she's gonna be one of the better buffers, but she's more of a, how do I put this? She's more of a manual buffer. You're gonna have to actively be using her to get, you know, value out of her. But yeah, guys, this is probably the most balanced character on this week's selection of Extreme Boost. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, all that, and I'll see you later. Bye.